What's up, everybody? Monteka here with two A's. Yeah, two A's. Kind of like red with two D's, you know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm kind of quiet, but as you guys can tell by today's video, this is going to kind of be my mini review for Baddies episode 1 and episode 2. Now, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and dive right into it. Any of the fights that happened, I am gonna do reaction videos to those. Those will probably be posted the following day after this video. So if you wanna check that out, make sure you guys hit that big red subscribe button and go ahead and give me a thumbs up. It is very much appreciated, and it only takes a second. This is gonna be a bit of me ranting. I haven't wrote down any notes. I just kind of want to dive right into it and just give my opinion on everything that happened so far. Zeus has very terrible editing. Their editing is absolutely fucking terrible, and they have a very big problem of implementing way too much filler footage within the episode. There's no reason we're about to be on episode 3 and it's like we're still on first or second full day or whatever the case is, because they had the promo shoot and then the following day, that's when they left the hotel and they went to the house. So we're basically still on the first 2 days, and episode 3 comes out next week, Sunday. The way that they started out this episode, they basically showed us the entire Baddies South trailer, which was absolutely not necessary. That took about 5 or 6 minutes of time completely wasted that we could have been used to show us something else. When it came to revealing the cast, when it was Natalie, her aunt, her husband, and her mom, I like how they still showed each girl. Each girl was given their moment during the cast reveal. With Roly and Chrisean, I actually heard them use their own music during their very first confessional. So I thought that was really cool. It was a way to promote the girls' music way more than VH1 has ever did for any of their Love and Hip Hop cast members. Am I the only one who's seen Natalie's mom know? And the first thing that came to your mama when Sarah was like, your mom's name is Karen, your mom is white? Because Natalie's mom is Caucasian white. Like when Sarah said that, I'm thinking just like very light skinned, maybe white passing, but no, she looks like she is 110% Caucasian. Like that shit is crazy. From what I remember, after they had the initial introduction, I believe we kind of moved over to the promo shoot. And if that didn't happen, that's just where I'm gonna jump to, because that's obviously the highlight of the episode. Everybody looked good. My whole thing is, if you still have a problem and you know something big is going on that day, like the promo shoot, especially considering the fact that everybody didn't get to take their pictures yet, I agree with Biggie 110%. She should have definitely handled that at a different time. Trying to do that during the promo shoot was completely unprofessional, and Tommy was right as well. Everybody really should have been fucking pissed, especially if you didn't even get a chance to take your pictures yet, because this bitch is about to stall on major time for some shit that probably happened weeks or months ago. They said Chrisean showed up 10 hours late. Now, I heard Tommy was late as well, but she wasn't 10 hours late, and she already had her hair and makeup done. So all she had to come and do is, put her dress on, and then boom, she's ready to, she's ready to shoot the promo and film. But for anybody to think it's okay for any cast member to show up 10 minutes late, bitch, you are not Beyonce. I am not sitting around waiting 10 hours, or at least I'm not finna sit around and have to do that shit and not gonna speak on it, because that's not cool. I do want to commend Tommy, because even after she was snuck, she didn't go crazy, belligerent, lose her mind or anything like that after it happened. She kind of took a moment, tied her hair down, just kind of regrouped or whatever the case is. Her dress was ripped. She went, put some clothes on. The only thing that kind of disgusted me and that I really didn't agree with whatsoever was the fact that she was putting her panties in everybody's face. Like, girl, I don't give a fuck if your shit is on goddamn Bubble Suds, Oceana, or whatever the fuck. Don't be putting your panties in nobody's face. That aside, she was very calm after the fight happened. I like the fact that, even when she was talking with Razor and Low, she actually came at them in a very respectful manner. I really didn't know exactly where she was going with that, but I'm glad she took it in a positive direction. And I feel like Low, more than anybody, in hindsight, really should have paid extra attention to that, because just like she said, these bitches are sneaky snakes, and they'll sneak you if you give them the opportunity, and that's what ended up happening. One thing that I noticed about the editing is they made it seem like Loren was pinpointing Chrisean on a lot of shit, even though she sat there and said herself that it's not necessarily you, but everybody's time got wasted because you came and then you left before we got any group shots. Then the whole Stunner Girl situation happened. But the way that they edited the show, they made it seem like she kept belaboring that point, and I just don't think that was true. Fast forward a little bit. Everybody was able to make it onto the Sprinter bus. The vibes so far between everybody was pretty good. They were just kind of jamming, you know, just like, all right, let's get to this house. Like, it was already a lot that happened. We still have a lot of shit that we need to get done. And then Stunner Girl brought her ass on the bus with a nasty, stank-ass attitude. She did not want to engage into anything until they brought up the situation with Tommy. So it just kind of made me feel like she thought she did her big win, and she wanted to revisit that situation to kind of be like, yeah, I dragged that bitch. I just think that if you just came there to fight, from what it looks like, she's about to get everything she asking for, because it's like they is about to wear her ass out. Thing that I do want to discuss is the whole Cat versus Biggie situation. I think she knew exactly what it was Cat was trying to say, but it's like, oh bitch, like the cameras are rolling, the show is going, we on this bus, we got to get some shit popping, we got to get some shit going. The way Biggie was asking her about her profession or exactly what it was she did, you can tell it was coming from a place of like very petty, very childish, like looking for problems. If I recall correctly, after that, they were discussing the whole Tommy situation. Now, y'all, Biggie is so funny. When she was going off on Stunner, bro, me and my sisters, we literally could not do anything but laugh because the bitch is so fucking funny. Like, that shit had me dead. And what made things even worse was the fact that Biggie sitting here being goofy, like just antagonizing her, and Stunner Girl is literally sitting there like real life getting mad, real life getting worked up. And it's so crazy how Biggie was the one being petty, but she kind of made Stunner Girl look stupid. I'm just sitting there like, bro, like, bitch, I was about to be on your side, but I can't. I fucks with Biggie, bro. I really do. Biggie and Stunner Girl continue to bicker. They continue to go at it. They continue to argue. And then Stunner Girl takes it upon herself to throw a glass bottle at Biggie's head. Less throwing of drinks and more throwing of hands. You have been in way too many fights to not have pounded a bitch head in, blacked the bitch eye. Like, pulling wigs off does not mean that you want to fight. You gotta note that. Pulling the wig off does not mean you won a fight. Okay? And as you guys know, I'm gonna link my previous Baddies West video up here because I already talked about everything in reference to what happened with Stunner and Rolly. In reference to Rolly, thinking back on it, throwing the Casamigos in her eyes was a sneak move, so I do kind of feel like she low-key snuck Rolly. But at the same time, like everybody said, y'all were her and Stunner were in a very heated argument, so she should have already known, like, let me just stay ready. Let me just stay ready. I'm not even gonna get into the room situation because truthfully, I really don't give a damn about where any of them sleep at. They got a roof over their head, you sleeping in the mansion. Like, if you don't want to lay on the tiny ass bed, they have a giant fucking section downstairs in a giant living room. Like, I just want them to stop all this fake bougie shit when it comes to where they sleep at, honestly. Natalie did end up calling a house meeting. I don't know what it was that she was going to talk about. I don't know if she wanted to bring up the Tommy situation again, or if this was just an opportunity for her and production to be really messy for everybody to get everything off their chest. Kind of like what happened on Baddies South and Natalie trying to take it down the line like, is you okay? Is you okay? Y'all, we can't do this. Like, is you okay? This living room scene was just opportunity for them to just kind of go that whole route again, which I'm really not fucking with. Stunner Girl tries to run up on Biggie, and then in the process, Rolly tries to run up on Stunner. They end up separating Stunner Girl from the rest of the group while they're having that meeting, just because they knew at that point they weren't going to be able to get anything done with Rolly being as upset as she is. Biggie still feeling some type of way. Natalie, kind of, like I said, she does what she did last time. She kind of just asks everybody how do they feel about the promo shoot, like, you know, where's everybody head at? And I think that I have a lot of respect for Loren, because I am not sitting around waiting 10 hours, or at least I'm not finna sit around and have to do that shit and not gonna speak on it. 10 hours, y'all. 10 hours. So you telling me Loren is the only one who had a problem with that? Just Loren. So while Loren is explaining to her, like, you know, you did waste everybody's time because you were 10 hours late to the photo shoot, Chrisean kind of sits up like this instead of just sitting there and listening. And then when the conversation kind of moved on from that, she went back to it. She was like, so you trying to say I'm the problem? And then Loren was like, no, I'm not saying you're a problem. I'm just saying that you and Stunner wasted everybody's time because you were not there. She reaches over a whole fucking person and then she hits her. Like, sneaking is not O-fucking-K. So after she hits Loren, they're fighting. Natalie grabbed Chrisean like this and pulled her. And then Loren kind of got up, grabbed her hair, or if she was trying to hit her, or whatever the case is, I didn't really see. Loren had like I don't know if it was a couple knots or just a big ass knot, or whatever the case is. But the episode kind of cut at, so then Razor told her, bitch, go get your one back. For everybody who is in my comments, y'all probably gonna be like, I told you so. Chrisean got that win. Episode 3, from the preview, we get a finish off on where we get to see Chrisean versus Loren round 2. And then we also get to see Thunder Girl versus Rolly and Tommy. I know she finna get her get back because she looked like she was throwing them hammers in that goddamn trailer. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Like I said, I'll do a reaction to the fights. That's probably gonna be up the day after this review. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, give me a big thumbs up. It only takes a second and it helps me out a lot. If you feel like I'm worth it, most definitely hit that subscribe button. And I am more than ready for anybody who wants to argue, debate in the comments. So you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.